Hey, it's not Zach Brown here. It's Noyjeetut. Don't you forget it. Thought I'd do a vlog. Thought it was about time to do a vlog. Felt right to do a vlog. Wanted to touch up on what's going on in Egypt. That's really crazy stuff going on over there, and I'd feel weird if I didn't even speak about it. But pretty much the whole country's in revolt. Revolution is in the air. It's just, you look at it and you could see where America could be not too far behind that if, certain things don't change. Mainly what they're talking about is unemployment and a big gap between the very rich and the very poor. So it's within grasp, actually. I don't know. I don't think it'd play out the same here in America. I don't think we have the balls that the Egyptians do to stand up against the government. But I don't know. Maybe if they take away our internet, they take away our internet, we would find our scrumples and pick them up high and go to war. I've heard people say, like a doctor tweeted on Twitter that the government told them not to report any deaths by bullets, which is huge. That's not good. That's not good. And also there are these undercover cops going in and pretending to be some of the protesters, and they start pillaging and try to be violent, and they try to get it to be where it's all right for the army and everyone else to attack the protesters. So it's just, those kind of games are really sick and unfortunate in this situation. But all my thoughts and prayers to them. Actually, me and my brother were able to find out about a really neat show through Ricky Gervais after what he did and going on the rampage he did. I forget which award show it was. I just remember watching the clip and thinking it was great. He went after pretty much everybody that he saw. And he also threw a comment towards an internet celebrity and adored one, Steve Buscemi. And he talked about how he loves his work in Walking Dead. And me and my brother didn't know what he was talking about. We didn't know if that was a project he was producing and stuff. But pretty much he was insulting the way Steve looks. Because Walking Dead is a show about zombies and about people that are trying to fight the zombies, but also have their own intricate storyline. And that's what I really like about it. And I started watching it because of that comment. We looked it up online and were able to find all the episodes, and we watched the first season, and it is good stuff. That's the kind of thing I don't like usually about zombie and horror movies is the people in them are hard to get behind. It's hard to like their characters because they're not deep enough, or they're just shallow for fun. How many times do you see two people having sex get attacked by a monster or a zombie or something? It's just, you're almost rooting for the monster and the zombie because it's always this weird banter beforehand. Oh, stop it. And this actually has deep characters that you're rooting for and you can get behind and understand. And it's a really good series. I definitely, if you haven't seen it, check it out. But also the budget has to be huge on that thing because the way everything looks, it's just really well done. One of the first few episodes, the hero, as I call him, goes through the Atlanta on a horse. I guess you could draw that back to Sherman, but he gets attacked there, and just the graphical images of just all these zombies surrounding a horse as he tries to scurry away into a tank. It's just mind-blowing how well it's done. It's just so real looking. So they did a great job with that, and I definitely tell you to check it out. It's called Walking Dead, and it's from AMC, who's really done a lot lately. Something that's not so epic as Walking Dead is the Dick Tracy cartoon. I don't know if anyone's ever seen this, but we got this channel now, Retro TV. It's done by ABC affiliate for some reason, and it just shows like old cartoons on Saturday, just like hey, like it used to be. It's a big mix though. It's like stuff from the 60s, stuff from the 70s, and like He-Man and She-Ra and stuff from the 80s. So there's a large gap there. But they'll show the Dick Tracy cartoon, and Dick Tracy cartoon is just awful. It's just awful. Here's some things I don't like about it. First, Dick Tracy sits at a desk at the front of every episode, first of every episode, and he takes a call from someone that's over Dick Tracy, which makes no sense to me. Who's over Dick Tracy? Why would you have someone over Dick Tracy? So he takes the call, and he's on his phone. He's on his watch. It's a phone on his watch. He takes the call by, and he dispatches someone else to solve the case for him. Dick Tracy doesn't actually solve the case in the Dick Tracy show. No, there's this British talking dog. There's these two American cops. I've seen two different ones. They're very bumbling, and it's hilarious. And there's this really racist Japanese stereotype. I don't remember the names. They're just, it's probably something really bad like Jappy McJappison or something for him. But they're just, then it's the same bad guys too. It's like flathead and beady eyes and prune face, and there's a guy just itches. He's like, "Oh, boss, what are we gonna do now?" He's itching himself. Just so weird. It's so stupid. And the episodes always play out exactly the same. The guys finally catch him, and at the end, Dick Tracy comes, to help, I guess, escort the bad guys to jail. But he comes, and they never show his legs moving, so it really gets really annoying. You'll see the squad car come up, and he gets out, and it goes from the waist up as he walks towards whoever caught the culprits. And it's just, I don't know. It's just so weird. You take a license like that and butcher it. And this is done, decades ago. But I was amazed at how bad it was. Because Dick Tracy is in it for more than, 30 seconds. And it's all very stereotypical and probably racist. A little racist, I'd say. And it's very stale. Very stale. I just couldn't believe something like that, could exist. It was so bad. I've seen bad, but that was just really over the top bad with just how everything was just misrepresented and not done right, and just I don't know. I had to talk about it because it's so weird. It's so trippy to watch a cartoon called The Dick Tracy Show and watch, and like Dick Tracy's like drawn like way differently than everyone else. He's like drawn like, really professionally, and everything else looks like scribbles. So it's insane in the contrast there. And he doesn't have any legs. It really bothers me. They never show him walk. It's like the animator. Like he says, I can't do walking, to the studio. I can draw most everything, but walking still elusive to me in the animation world. They say, yeah, we can work around that. Dick Tracy doesn't have to walk. We don't have to show his legs. Waist up. Just like we treated Elvis. So I thought I'd close with this story because it's an interesting story, I think. It's something that, happened to me, and it's kind of weird. It puts things in perspective to a certain extent. So, starts out, a friend of mine has a TV 4.3, when I say 4.3, it's a box. It's not widescreen. 4.3, and it's 26 inch, it's a Magnavox. And he says, you can have it because it will not go out of demo mode. It just stays in demo mode. So I got the TV, and that works out perfectly because I was thinking about putting it into my mom's room because she can't sit down for long periods of time after the accident. So I put it in there, and I could, she could lay down and watch TV like a normal human being. Damn it. So that's the idea. But the problem is, like you said, it turned it on and it goes into demo mode. It just won't get out of demo mode. And when you plug it in, it's on. It's automatic. You don't have to push power. It's on. And it's already going through the demo mode. And the demo mode loops. So, you can't have that. That's worthless. So I thought, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to Google this the best I can and find a solution. And I'll keep the TV if I get it to work. If I can't, toss it, shoot it, whatever. So, you know, finding the right wording for Google is very important when you want to get to a solution of something. So I went through a bunch of things until I came up with Magnavox TV demo loop. And I put that in, and I actually got a guy on Tech Lore. Yeah, it's Tech Lore. And he was able, he had posted this a while back, and he had helped someone else with the same exact problem, Larry Dillon, and he's an expert in the field. He helped someone with the problem, and I was thinking, wow, this may work. And I tried it, and it worked, and I was really happy. And it's weird, you know, when you get help from a site like this, you want to be able, sometimes you just feel like you're stealing knowledge if you just run away and you don't you know, leave a message to anybody involved. And that's what I kind of felt like. I kind of felt like I was just, sometimes in life you get to this point where you just want to be able to look back at people and thank them for what they do and how they help you. And you know, I'm at that point in my life where I wanted to go ahead and I tried to type as a guest and post there to thank the guy for helping me out. But I went to do that, and it you know, kind of conned me into registering for the site. You know how these things are. They want to get you to registered. And, you know, I understand their side of it. I just, you know, I only really need to be registered to so many sites in my lifetime. You know, I think 20 is a good number before we're going overboard. But it's a big thing, their bottom line and whatnot. So I went ahead, I said, okay, fine, I bite the bullet, I'll register, I'll verify the email, do all that, blah, blah. It was really simple, it went within the thing. But alright, I'm a member of Tech Lore now, whatever. Hopefully I could use them again in the future. Yes, use them instead of help the community. That's who I am, I'm a taker. But I went to post, you know, a thank you to Mr. Dillon, and I posted it. And I don't know, a few days later, I got this reply, Larry is no longer with us. And it kind of shocked me, you know, it's kind of weird. I guess the form here is from 2009, the whole dialogue that he had with this other lady, helping her solve her same problem. And it kind of threw me for a loop, you know, it's something you don't think about, but there are people that do something online and then die. And it first bummed me out because, you know, I will never know Larry Dillon. You know, I'll never know the guy. And, you know, he did something very insignificant to most people. But he did it online. And there it is for anyone that needs it. It's right there in text. I'm looking at it right now. It makes me think, even though he's gone, he's still helping people. And I hope, you know, after I'm gone or anyone else is gone, they're able to draw, you know, and able to look and enjoy my videos afterwards. Because I see something like this, it just breaks my heart. Because he gave up so much of his time to help people with this stuff. All this, you know, stuff that they didn't understand. Women and men and children. Just, you know, people that didn't grasp technology as well. Me, myself. And here it is. It's still here on the internet. It's still tied to his name. He's still helping people beyond the grave. That's it hit me like a train. It just, I hope I have just as much impact as Mr. Larry Dillon did, because that's just, it's just really amazing to me. It's when I need it most. It's something so small, you know, you don't have to think about. But right after, it makes me sad and happy at the same time. And that's how I'm going to leave it. leave it in memory to Mr. Larry Dillon. Thank you for helping me with my TV question, even though you're no longer with us.